Action.
Hello, my name is Daniel Sherman. I am in grade 11 at Boston Latin School, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sage Wall of Boston Latin School. So the Sage Wall actually does not grow sage. It grows a few other species of plants that were brought up from Florida. However, the Sage Wall is named after the company that installs it. So to talk to you a little bit about the design of the Sage Wall. So first, it of course needs water, which we put into this basin here. Now, in order for the water to get up to saturate all the plants, we needed a motor. So the motor is timed. It runs at specific times that we can punch into it, and it goes for about 2 to 3 minutes just so that the plants have enough water to survive and grow and develop properly. So the motor pushes water through pumps that end up distributing the water throughout the entire vertical system. Now, the ingenuity of the Sage Wall is in its vertical characteristic. So this allows us to have a lot of plants in a space that ordinarily is not used. Oftentimes plants are grown, like on farms, in a horizontal area, right? So we don't get full avail of space that may be, say, 10 feet up. However, with the Sage Wall, we do get access to that vertical space. So, as the pumps bring up water throughout the entire system, water is able to trickle down throughout the entire vertical body. Now, in terms of how the water gets to the plants, there are 8 panels throughout the Sage Wall. These 8 panels are made of a substance called basalt stone, B-A-S-A-L-T, basalt stone, which is also known as rock wool when you compact it down. Basalt stone is actually naturally made from volcanic eruptions. However, the great thing about this material is that when you compact it down and you use it for stuff like in the Sage Wall, it has a very high ability to retain water, which means that as the plants need water, the basalt stone can diffuse water into the little pocket of soil that holds the root ball of each plant. So that's how the plants are watered. Now, when we initially installed this, we had a few problems. Certain species, one called nerve leaf, was not too successful. So we replaced that with some other species that were more drought tolerant, and we were able to fix the motor, which had technical difficulties in the beginning, with a better motor, such that the water would be more equally distributed, it would function properly, and also that brought us to where we are now, which is a proper upkeep of the Sage Wall. As you can see, it is very lush, it is very green. When we first installed it, a lot of the plants were dying, so we replaced some of them, but now we have the knowledge, we have the experience to make sure that the Sage Wall is maintained properly. We fill up the water every time the basin is down to 1/3 of the original height of the water. Thus, the Sage Wall is maintained. We have photosynthetic lights at the top that allow plants to photosynthesize because they are inside a building and they may not be getting all the rays of the sun that outdoor plants would get. So this is a very functional system. We know how to operate it now, and it's running very swimmingly. We've had this for months upon months now, and it's very green, it's very lush. This is an incredible amount of growth. These plants have grown at least 6 inches since we put them in. So these are all excellent signs that the Sage Wall is going well and that we know how to maintain the Sage Wall. So, thank you very much. This is the BLS